and the husband.
Yes, sir.
How has that worked for you personally?
I mean, you see it, baby. My
Yeah.
skin glowing.
Look at his
I'm
skin.
looking-
Oh, come on, man. Got his manicure, the pedicure.
You
Jeezy got a pedicure.
You see it. You see it.
Come on, man.
You say
Come on.
He says, "Swear you see
You
it."
see it.
Yeah.
The happiness looks good on you. Man.
Yeah,
Good on
yeah,
you.
it looks really good
Nah,
on you. Bro.
I love my family, man.
Yeah.
I love our dynamic. I love the way we.
News in Jeezy and Jeannie Mai situation once again. Now we know the couple have separated after just 2 years of being married. We're hearing this story just drag out. And now Jeezy is filing for full custody of their daughter.
Jeezy allegedly goes on to claim that Jeannie Mai's extensive travel schedule is not set up for a child, and he also allegedly goes on to claim that Jeannie Mai has been withholding their child from him for around 2 months. Can't say I'm surprised, because this is the same woman who said that black men are here for a good time, not a long time.
What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. My name is Perfect. This is the Perfect Timing Podcast. Thank y'all for watching. Welcome to the Perfect Timing Podcast Studios. We got another great show for y'all today. Today, we're going to be talking about Young Jeezy files for full custody. I know y'all heard Young Jeezy filed for divorce a couple months ago from his wife, Jeannie Mai. Very sad to hear about that. We reported on the story of Jeezy filing for divorce for then wife, Jeannie Mai. Before that, we were very happy celebrating on this channel, and many of us in the sector celebrated Young Jeezy's wedding. We were very happy to also celebrate that not only did they get married, but they went on to have a beautiful family together, and Young Jeezy had a beautiful daughter with Jeannie Mai in the marriage. And he went on to say in interviews, and I'll play a clip from that he said that one of the things that he loved about his wife and his family that he had been blessed with is that the family aspect that he had never enjoyed as a child. He said outside of Bill Cosby and his uncle, he never had a family aspect to emulate or an example of what a family is. He even gave specific examples as to sitting down, having dinner together, cleaning up together, and having a conversation as a family. He said that never occurred. And the only example that he had was one of his uncle. And he said recently, because of his marriage, he gave that black man in his life roses for being that aspirational example for him to emulate, and that being the only example that he has. So we want to give some props to Jeezy's uncle. So unfortunately, though, for some reason the marriage didn't work out. What we saw from Jeezy is that there was a video that Jeezy put out where he talked to Nia Long from the Friday fame, and he discussed with Nia Long the inner child. He discussed with Nia Long about he didn't go into full detail. He wanted to do this interview. He did this interview post announcing his divorce, right? Young Jeezy did an interview, a sit-down interview with Nia Long, a longtime friend of his. We know Nia Long from the Friday series as a wonderful, beautiful black woman and great actor, thespian, and creator, right? Props to Nia Long. He sits down with Nia Long to express not complete details about the divorce and the divorce process, but he wants to talk about what I extrapolate from the interview is he wants to talk about the inner child and the progressive work that he's done in therapy on healing the inner child, and how it is he came to this point in his life where he was man enough and mature enough to actually deal with these things and learn these terminologies by going to therapy. Because this is a skill set that you don't necessarily possess. These are things that don't actually always exist in your lexicon when you say inner child, emotional intelligence, and emotional maturity. But Young Jeezy did this interview, and he said he felt compelled to do this interview because of the fact he felt like a lot of men and marriages in America now have issues dealing with the inner child.
Your current marriage and your current situation. And I think it would be unfair to you to not address that in this space where we're being really open and honest. And it doesn't have to be the details of anything,
Right.
but if you've done all of this work and you've given yourself that grace and you've given yourself that space to grow, and you've given yourself permission to love self, right? Then what happens when a man gets to the point where they're just like, okay, I'm filing for divorce?
Integrity intact. I could never say anything that would
Just-
not honor something.
Mama Mai, she's very opinionated, strong-willed, outspoken. But you imagine this times 500,000 more intensity back then. Still fabulous and fun to the public, but at home, very quick to get angry. Fought with my dad almost every night.
Your father come home and then I pick on your father. It's always like that. Keep circle like that.
Why didn't you stop yourself when you saw yourself being that way?
At that time, I don't feel like myself anyway.
Do you think your hot temper is the only reason why you and dad didn't work out?
Not only that, I'm more control, more demand. I'm successful and I don't need the man in my life.
I don't know that I've ever had a conversation like this with any man.
Oh, wow.
So for you to say the words but still have this very masculine presence
Right.
is kind of nice, because it's like it goes against what I think women will be like, he's soft, I don't want, because there are women out there that don't want that.
1,000%.
I don't understand that. I think you want the balance, right? I think women want leadership. They want to feel protected.
Do they want leadership?
Well, it depends on the woman.
Right, yes.
Depends on the woman, right?
Right.
And it depends on where you're leading me. Because if you're leading me someplace where I don't want to go, then no.
Right.
We're not doing that.
Right.
Do they want leadership? That was an excellent question, Jeezy. That was an excellent rebuttal, but do they though? And then her reply to that, but there's a but. That's the problem, right? This immature, illogical childhood mentality. I want leadership, but that's where it stops. There are no buts here, ladies and gentlemen. Pun intended. Let's continue.
I can only be responsible for myself.
True.
And I can only do what I can do, right? And I can't expect someone else to do what I'm doing.
But did you go to therapy with her?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Right.
So you actually addressed it, tried to work through it, tried to do the work, and it just was like not happening.
Jeezy did go to counseling. Jeezy did do the work. Jeezy is talking in this interview. I ask all of you to go sit and watch the entire interview with Jeezy and Nia Long. It's actually worth and really ask yourself, do the job, do the hard work, do the heavy lifting, look in the mirror, ask yourself, are you where you want to be in your life when it comes to your emotional intelligence and your emotional maturity? Have you come to grips with your inner child? Thank you, Jeezy and Nia Long, for that hard work. Thank you, Pink Book Lessons, again, for your journalism and your research. Always digging in the crates, going back to your content for great fodder and content. Check out Pink Book Lessons. Also, Jeezy had a child with Jeannie Mai, and then we heard about, unfortunately, Jeezy going ahead and filed for divorce a couple months ago. The last time I spoke to you, I told you about Jeannie Mai in the tabloids blasting Jeezy about being unsafe for her daughter. And I work with fathers. I work with fathers and families locally here where I live. So I understand that MO already. I'm in these courts. I'm advising fathers. I'm mentoring fathers. So when I heard that in the tabloids and not via a mainstream media outlet, I already knew what she was doing. She was poisoning the well. She was poisoning the water when it would come to a custody hearing. Now I'm going to ask you to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. This is the Perfect Timing Podcast. Thank you to all of you for watching and tuning in. Let me bring that up for you right now.
News in Jeezy and Jeannie Mai situation once again. Now, we know the couple have separated after just 2 years of being married. We're hearing this story just drag out. And now Jeezy is filing for full custody of their daughter because he's saying that Jeannie Mai is always traveling and that her brother and the mother is usually watching the child. So he wants full custody. Some agree, some don't agree. How do you feel about that?
I agree with Jeezy.
What y'all think? Y'all let me know in the comments. Do you agree? Are those good grounds for filing for full custody? Let's get more details from the video. Are those good grounds? Let me know in the comments right now. Are those good grounds for filing for 100% custody? Let's get back to the video.
As a father, and you want to step up and you see that you're home more and that you're trying to do the right things
for the child,
Mhm.
and not, you know, yes, his career is on the latter end of it. He doesn't
Right.
travel as much, but if he's going to be home and he's going to be able to raise a child, well, then why not?
Mhm. And
Excellent point of view. Excellent point of view. Jeezy's career is on the downturn. He's not traveling as much. He doesn't even have a current album out. You know what I'm saying? So excellent arguments put forth. I would agree. If I'm any judge looking at this, I'm going to put the child with the most stable home, someone who's not trying to grow their wealth and grow their career. Excellent point of view.
Father, and you want to step up and you see that you're home more and that you're trying to do the right things for the child, and not, you know, yes, his career is on the latter end of it. He doesn't
Right.
travel as much, but if he's going to be home and he's going to be able to raise a child, well, then why not? Because Black men can do it, so why not?
yeah, they can do it, but it
Say that, brother. Black man can't do it. Let me hear a black fist in the chat, everybody. Black man can't do it. Back to the video.
is he doing it because he doesn't want to pay child support? Because the thing about it is this.
Every time. Nah, we ain't letting that slide. We ain't letting that slide. Every time we can't love our children. It's like we can't love ourselves. We can't love nothing, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? Is he only doing it is she doing it for child support is the question. Is she doing it for child support? That's the question. Back to the videotape. Is she doing it for child support? Heifer?
She is working. It's not as if she's a deadbeat mom. She's a mom like all the other moms out there. She has to work to provide.
But why can't he get first right to watch the child instead of this?
Say that, man. Say that. Say that. Go ahead, brother.
The brother and the mama watching the child. He's willing to take care of the child 100%.
But
what's the problem?
But why doesn't he have a job that
He don't have to.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? Why does he have? Why you in my pocketbooks, Heifer? Why don't you have a job sitting up there with that pajama bottom on? Talking about why don't he have a job? Why don't you have on appropriate attire? Up there on the TV in pajamas, talking about what? Back to the videotape. Purpose Time Podcast is the blast. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and share the video. Get you more context coming in. Stitch coming in soon. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
He is allegedly seeking full custody of the daughter that he shares with former co-host of The Real, Jeannie Mai. Jeezy allegedly goes on to claim that Jeannie Mai is not very present in their 2-year-old daughter's life due to her very busy work schedule. Legal documents filed in Fulton Superior Court by Jeezy go on to claim that Jeannie Mai has handed over the responsibility of caring for their 2-year-old child to her mother and her brother. Jeezy allegedly goes on to claim that Jeannie Mai's extensive travel schedule is not set up for a child, and he also allegedly goes on to claim that Jeannie Mai has been withholding their child from him for around 2 months. Jeezy is allegedly requesting for the judge to dissolve the current custody arrangement, which was originally agreed upon in mediation, and he is allegedly asking for his daughter to be placed in his custody full time. Jeezy allegedly goes on to say that he originally agreed to move into the basement at the beginning of their breakup, but goes on to claim that Jeannie Mai ultimately broke the agreement when she decided to move out of the family home and took their daughter with her. This update comes only 4 months after Jeannie Mai responded to Jeezy's claims of her withholding their child from him. At the time, Jeannie Mai went on to claim that she had accommodated all of Jeezy's visitation requests, including the time that he had requested over the holidays. I don't know, you guys. I can't say I'm surprised, because this is the same woman who said that Black men are here for a good time, not a long time. It's always given very impulsive, very manic, it's given very much fetish. I can't say I'm surprised that this is.
Whoa. Hold on. What's wrong with fetishizing black men? There's nothing wrong if you want to fetishize perfect at a perfect time. What you need to do right now, there's a ticker going across the bottom. If you have a fetish for me, go ahead, like, donate, subscribe, share, tell everybody. Fetishize me, baby. Fetishize me. Hold on. Everything said in this video is not agreed to by the Perfect Timing Podcast and the host and the agrees of this podcast. Come on now. Shit, fair use.
Where things have landed. But as always, we can only hope that they get their shit together for the child who didn't ask to be brought into this shit show.
Swishers and Doja, smoking and driving. Benzes and caddies, swinging big bodies, swishers and doubles. Let's get back to it, man. You know I feel good. I record in a minute, man. I'm good. Happy to see y'all, man. Let's get into it. This is an article giving more context to the Jeezy custody case and filings. So let's get into the article so I can give y'all some context here. Rapper Jeezy has reportedly requested primary custody of his daughter amid contentious divorce. Amidst his contentious divorce from Emmy-winning TV host Jeannie Mai. According to court documents obtained by another outlet, the 45-year-old Atlanta rapper claims his estranged wife is too busy to care for their too-old child herself. Jeezy was originally seeking joint legal custody of the couple's daughter, Monaco, when he filed divorce from Mai on September 14th. But now, the put-on rapper is asking the judge to throw out the arrangement he and Mai agreed upon in mediation. And in newly filed documents, Jeezy is arguing that Monaco will have a more stability if she were to stay with him. Now, Jeezy alleges, let's see, let me bring in the newly filed document. Jeezy argues that Monaco will have more stability if she were to stay with him. He alleges Mai has such a busy travel schedule that her mother and brother are the ones caring for the toddler most of the time. Jeezy previously claimed that Mai had been gatekeeping Monaco and not allowing him to spend time with her. Let me know what y'all think about that. In a separate court filing from December, Mai wrote that she'd been more than accommodating with Jeezy's request, but wanted safety measures put in place for firearms in the homes that she claimed had been unsecured in the past. Like I told you guys, from my dealings with the fathers and families, this is most definitely a ploy, and I knew that that would come up when it came to a custody battle, and that's why she laid that groundwork months ago. She said her request only had to do with genuine concern for the daughter's safety, and we're not aimed at keeping Jeezy away from her. In response to Jeezy's divorce suit, Mai filed documents on her home that insinuated that he cheated on her. Wow, you guys. That's the first time we're hearing that. That's the first time I'm hearing that Jeannie Mai, in her rebuttal to Jeezy's divorce, claims that Jeezy cheated on her. That's black men don't cheat. I know y'all know that. So I don't know. She gonna have to substantiate that because I know for a fact black men don't cheat. All right, so something that could potentially have huge repercussions for their prenup agreement. Oh, wow. So Jeannie Mai saying Jeezy cheated on her so that she could get the money for the prenup. And then this previous host was saying, is Jeezy doing it for the child support? Is she doing it for the money? Let's keep going. Jeezy denied the claims at the time, calling them 100% false in a statement to Us Weekly. Thursday, custody filing in the latest development in the couple's ongoing divorce saga after tying the knot in 2021. The couple welcomed Monaco in January 2022. Y'all do the math on those dates. You know what I'm saying? Mai was previously married for 10 years. Jeezy, what is you doing? I did not know that Jeannie Mai was previously married for 10 years. How many people knew Jeannie Mai was I knew she was married to old boy, but I didn't know their marriage was 10 years. God, dog, Jeezy, I'm talking about a used vehicle. That's a used vehicle. That's a Hyundai. That's Jenny Hyundai. That ain't Jenny Mai. That's Jenny Hyundai. Jenny Mai? No, Jenny Hyundai. Jenny Hyundai. Hello, it's Jenny Hyundai. What happened to Jenny Mai? No more Jenny Mai. It's Jenny Hyundai. Thursday custody finds latest development in the couple's ongoing divorce saga. Okay, Mai was previously married for 10 years. The Hollywood Hunter host, Freddie Freddie, I don't care what you, before divorcing in 2018. Wow, these dates, man. Look at these dates, man. Do the math on this date. She was married for 10 years. She got divorced in 2028. She married Jeezy in 2021. That's we knew about the pandemic, right? The pandemic hit in 2020. So let's say 2018, 2019. Let's say she got end. Did that pussy even get a chance to cool off? You know? Jeannie, I died. No more Jeannie Mai. Jeannie, I died. I was 100,000 mile warranty on that thing, man. Man, that thing didn't even get to cool off, man. Did you exchange the tires, man? Jeezy, get up out of there, man. Jeezy, get up out of there, man. 2018, she left a man for 10 years where that thing was getting driven, man. That thing was getting driven every day on a daily basis, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And then she leave him 2019, let's say she's single, getting banged around, bang, 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 bang in 2019, you know what I'm saying, for NBA, NFL, all of that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Then 2020, you know what I'm saying, everybody locked down. So her 2020 lockdown boo was Jeezy, and then Jeezy knocked her up and then married the hoe. He married her. God, dog, man. Jeezy was not married prior to Mai, but has 3 children from previous relationships, man. That's the context, y'all. That's the kind. I'm glad we read that article, man, because from the videos, just don't do it justice, man. You got to get the full context, man. Young Jeezy filed for divorce in September. You know what I'm saying? Now, today, we're reporting that Young Jeezy filed for full custody, and the reason he filed for full custody for his daughter is he's claiming that Jeannie Mai is too busy and travels too much, right? And that the daughter Monaco that you see right here, pictured with her father, would have a more stable life living with her dad. Let me know in the comments what you think about the Jeannie Mai and Jeezy divorce, the Jeezy and Nia Long interview that we played, and the latest news, Jeezy filing for full custody for his daughter. Thank y'all for tuning in. My name is Perfect of the Perfect Timing Podcast. I'll check y'all out sooner than later. Have a good day.